Hey everyone, Dad Finance here. Sweaty, you know where I am. I want to talk today about prioritizing happiness, making happiness your priority. It's easy to do. So here's a few things that I do and I recommend that other people do or can work for you to make you more happy every day. First thing is to write down what you're grateful for. Or if you don't want to write it down as such, just go over it in your head. Every day, every morning, I go through 10 things that I'm grateful for. And it could be, and it usually is, anything. It could be anything that I'm grateful for, from, having a roof over my head, having a family, having clean water, having electricity, living in an area that's not, full of violence, having a good car, getting to go to work every day, having money, having food, all that good stuff. 10 things, you can just go over it in your head or you can write it down, whatever works for you. Another thing that I do every morning too is, usually it's dark when I get up in the morning, but it doesn't matter, is as soon as I get up, I get out of bed. Before I get out of bed, I say, thank you for today. It's awesome. Today's going to be an awesome day. And then I get out of bed and then I go outside. I go out into my backyard and I just take a few really deep breaths, and then out through my mouth. And I just kind of try and absorb what's going on, like just the sky. It doesn't matter if it's sunny, if it's dark, if it's raining. I just take some deep breaths and I feel automatically better. Another thing I do too, and I've done it for about 15 years now, is I've stopped watching the news and I stopped reading newspapers. Now, I'm not saying you should do this because everyone's different. Some people like watching the news. Some people, watch it every day. It's not detrimental or anything like that. It's all good. But for me personally, it was bringing me down. Every night, if I watched the news, it just seemed to be the same old miserable stories. I wasn't really keeping up with anything or catching up with anything or, being, up to date. It was just a bummer, you know what I mean? So I stopped watching it and it's helped me heaps. But like I said, that's not something that's for everyone. That's something you can decide on. Some people like watching news. Now there's lots of tips, but this is my last tip. I could go through a whole lot. My last tip is just to get some exercise. You'd be amazed at just going for a walk around your block or riding your bike, whatever it is. Don't feel like, as soon as you say exercise to a lot of people, they automatically think, oh man, this guy wants me to run a freaking marathon or, whatever it is. No, that's not the case. All it is just getting outside and getting your body moving. It's like when I say to people, lift some weights. It's not, I don't want you to start taking protein powder and be like, or anything like that, you know what I mean? It's not to bulk up, it's just the movement and the physicality of it, getting outside and breathing the air, lifting some weights, getting a little bit stronger, getting more active, getting your heart pumping, your blood flowing. Believe me, if it sounds like it's going to be a drama, don't think that it's going to be something full on. Just take it easy and just get outside and it's not a race. It's not a competition. You don't have to run a marathon. Just walk up and down the street if you want. Just get outside every day and just get some fresh air. Okay, they're my tips for prioritizing happiness into your life. You can just make yourself happy. And that sounds kind of weird. It's like, oh, you will be happy. But I mean it in the sense that you can choose to be happier. You can choose to be happy, okay? There's no reason to dwell on things. There's no reason to carry that luggage around with a lot of things that's happened to us in our lives. You can make happiness your priority. And the things that I've been talking about in this video are things that have really worked for me. And I know that they've worked for other people as well. So I'm just putting it out there and maybe they'll work for you too. But apart from that, have a great day. If you have any questions, please give me a yell on here or any of the other platforms I'm on. And if you see me on live, drop in, say hello, and please ask me any questions you might have that I can hopefully help you out with.